to my channel. So today I have a new video for you guys, and I'm very excited because I just love these kinds of videos. Just sitting down, chilling, and talking to the camera. Fave thing to do. Anyways, today's video is going to be another curvy girl talk. So if you guys want to see what this video is about, then please stay tuned. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. And let's get right into the video. Okay, so today's curvy girl talk has to do with clothing. So, I don't even know where to begin. But first and foremost, I do want to say something because, okay, so my mind goes between like 3 different things. It was either a random post somewhere, Red Table Talk, which I freaking love, or Shan Booty here on YouTube. It's probably her video. But in one of her latest videos, she spoke about how she's privileged in the way that the way she looks appearance-wise is favored in the media in today's day and age. Long story, well, not long story, but her words, not the exact same thing. I am shortening it, making it sweet, compact, so you guys can understand and I don't have to explain everything. But I realized that a lot of us do have certain privileges that is not necessarily that is favorable in the media because it's what's in right now, it's trending right now, all of that stuff. And it's crazy that appearances can trend. So I just want to put out a disclaimer that I do understand that being curvy, especially on social media, is seen as the thing right now, and it's actually pretty nuts. But I do know and I understand that it is seen as a thing right now. I didn't know when I first started Instagram that was going to be a thing, but I mean, things just turned out the way they turned out, and I'm just going with the flow. But anyways, I do recognize that it is some sort of privilege, and I'm not here to brag or be like boo-hoo, cry for me, because again, to anything, and I think I've said this in a past video, there are pros and cons to any and everything. So I'm just here to talk about some struggles, some things that people don't know happens because it's seen as such a great thing or a trendy thing in the media. A lot of people don't tend to understand that there are struggles that come with it, especially if you're naturally curvy. So one of the struggles is clothes shopping. It is such a struggle. In the past, I feel like my under eye is like way bright. But anyways, in the past, I've literally struggled so much to buy the right size jeans or even like the right size sets. Like sets were not a thing. Sweatpants or like jogger outfits or anything that has like a matching top and bottom. Even something as simple as bathing suits was a problem or a struggle because I always had to get like a smaller top and like a bigger bottom. And sets are not sold that way, so I just had to figure it out. Or sometimes some sets did fit okay and was like fine. That was definitely a thing. I had to get like my tops in small and my bottoms in large, and for matching sets that just wasn't an option, so I had to kind of struggle with that. Another thing was I was a dance major in high school. For our concerts and all of that, like our shows in the spring and the fall, we had to buy our costumes, and it was really tough for me because my dance teacher was like not understanding of it. Like she used to kind of get frustrated when it was like when I got my costumes, it was just like, this actually does not fit me. Like it was just like weird. All of my costumes used to fit me because I had to get a large for, especially like leotards. If you guys don't know what leotards is, it's basically like a bodysuit. So I used to have to get a large for it to actually fit me, and then like it'll be so baggy around this area and then especially around this area. So it was like really, really hard. And on top of buying the costumes, I actually had to go and take it to get tailored all the time. Whereas everybody else's or most people, their things were pretty much fine. So that was like something that was like tough because it's like, it was just weird. It's just like, I mean, I don't know exactly what to do. I just have to like do this extra step, and it felt like nobody really understood. One major thing is jeans. Like, for any curvy girls out there that are watching this video, you guys know that jeans are such a problem. It's such a problem because you get the right size, right? And whatever size it is, it's like you need it to be like, so if you have like bigger hips and like a smaller waist, that is when it becomes a problem, because then your jeans just like have so much space. Like, they'll go up fine, and then like right by your waist they have so much space, so you have to wear a belt, and then the pants just like kind of slip out of the belt. It's like so weird. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, I feel like somebody has, there's been like pictures and stuff of this on the internet before. There has to be, because the internet has everything. But that's really like a struggle. And then low riding pants were just like the worst thing to ever exist for a curvy female. Like, it just was not right. And still today, honestly, there aren't a lot of clothing stores or companies that cater to all shapes and sizes. Social media has made being curvy like a thing, but in the real industry, like in the real model industry, it's still a struggle. I am grateful for social media because there's like a place of acceptance for it, but at the same time, it's like people on social media don't know how to just accept everything. They have to like just prefer one thing, and then after that they just disregard any and everything else. So I really wanted to bring awareness to, or just talk about this, because I know some of my girls out there struggle with this, and I'd love to hear the opposite side too. Like, somebody who is not as curvy and still struggles with their clothing. Like, it'd be interesting, because that wasn't my struggle, or that wasn't my problem. It'd be interesting to hear your experience as well, because I'm open to listening to any stories that you may have. But for my curvy girls out there that have had the same struggles you guys know, please comment down below and let me know what kind of struggles you had while clothes shopping. But it's the same reason why now, whenever I find something that really works for me, and that really works for me as a curvy female, I just stick to it. I do work with Fashion Nova. Like, I do get sponsored by Fashion Nova to promote their clothing, but I would not work with them if it just did not work for me. And their jeans are like the best jeans I've ever worn, and that says a lot. Like, Fashion Nova jeans are like the best jeans ever, especially if you're curvy. And even if you're not curvy, because I've seen a lot of girls that are not as curvy say like they love the jeans and it makes their body look more curvy, which they like. So their jeans are like bomb AF. And even when it comes to their sets, I can literally get a medium and be okay. Like, the top and the bottom fit perfectly fine, because it depends on the material. Let me say that. It does depend on the material. Some material is not as stretchy, but most of their clothing I've never had a problem with. In the entire time that I've been working with Fashion Nova, and it's been like 2 years maybe, I think I've had like probably like 3 outfits or whatever that just didn't work out for me. But besides that, in the past like 2 years or whatever, everything else has fit to a T. And I'm really not saying that only because I work with them, and this video is not even sponsored, but it's just to make a point that if you find something that works for you, stick to it, especially as a curvy female, because as I said, although it's like a trendy thing, an aspect in today's culture or society or social media world, it still is kind of a struggle to find the perfect clothing for you as a curvy female. In the past, I used to definitely try to dress differently and cover up my curves with clothing. Like, I used to wear like jeans that weren't actually my size, and it's not because I was doing it like intentionally either. It's because I just didn't understand my size. I learned that the jeans that I used to wear, the size that I used to wear, was just not my actual size. Like, and now I wear clothes that actually like fit me. I don't actually quite know if in reality clothing companies are catering more to women, to like curvier women or women of all shapes and sizes. I feel like they are, and it makes sense why they would, because I think we're a little bit more advanced, as much as we see in the world that we're not. we are much better in a lot of other in a lot of aspects. But I don't want to just sit here and say that because I did not do like actual research. I'm just going by like how my clothes are starting to fit me, or how they start to fit me as I got older. It could have also just been my personal knowledge that now I know what fits me better and blah blah blah, and I dress differently now, so it's all completely different. Everything fits everybody differently. So like a curvy girl, like for me, I couldn't wear certain things even when I was younger, and it was really just sad because I'm like, why can't I wear it? And it's just like, well, it, you know, it accentuates your body a little bit too much, so you can't wear that. And it's just like, but I like it. Why can't I wear it? Especially if I'm going out, it's really hard to go out alone and feel like okay if I'm wearing something that does accentuate my curves a lot, because people are just so disrespectful. Men in the street are so disrespectful, and it's really just scary. Like catcalling is, for me, just scary. Like, please don't talk to me. You're scaring me. Unless you're being like really, really like nice and like not harassing, because I've literally like been harassed. Like people will not stop following me, kind of harassed, and it's really just not okay. It's fun being a woman because we have so many options as far as clothing, but it's really difficult to find like the clothes that actually like fit you and that you feel comfortable in, because if it accentuates too much, then it's just going to be like, just be careful going outside, and it's not something that is necessarily our problem. It's just like, why don't people learn how to respect somebody instead of like somebody changing the way that they dress for me to feel respect? Like, no. But anyways, I'm going off topic now. Let me know in the comments down below what other curvy girl talk videos you guys want to see, and let me know your clothing struggle, whether you're female or male, and I will be back with more videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.